Namaste YouTube Coven, welcome to the mat and welcome to a brand new flow to celebrate the first new moon of 2024. In today's practice, not only are we going to find a little bit of nourishment for the physical body, we're also going to take time to pay attention to the spiritual body. So throughout today's gentle and yin yoga inspired practice, we're going to work through 3 journal prompts to help set our intentions for the year ahead, to help manifest everything that we desire, everything that we deserve, all while stretching out, finding a little bit of soulful movement and dedicating 25 minutes to our well-being. So you can answer these journal prompts throughout the practice, maybe writing them down or answering them in the mind, or you can come back to them later. The questions are in the caption below. But for today's practice, you're going to need a couple of blocks. I'm lighting my favorite candle. You can light any incense, grab any crystals that you like. But we're going to meet in a comfortable seated position, sit bones to the earth, rolling shoulders away from the ears, and we're going to flip the palms to the sky, so resting the back of the hands onto the knees. Opening up today's circle, connecting with our fellow Coven members by taking a beautiful deep breath in through the nose. And a slow breath all the way out. Just focusing here on balancing out inhales with your exhales. Maybe this is the first time you've paid attention to your breath in a little while, and that's okay. We're coming off the holiday season, a time of chaos, of high energies, when we spend time with friends, with family, party, all that kind of jazz. So let's start to welcome in a sense of stillness, a spiritual reset, if you will, dedicating the next 25 minutes to our mind, our body, and most importantly, to our soul. And so as this is the first new moon of 2024, we're going to come to the mat today with a little bit of a mantra, of an affirmation. The affirmation of I am, or I have arrived. Arriving into a new year, arriving here on the mat with confidence, with empowerment, and with faith in ourselves, in the power of our mind, to manifest and to welcome in everything that we deserve and everything that we desire. So placing the hands over the heart, repeat either I am or I have arrived, out loud or in your mind. Not just saying the words, but truly feeling them. I am. I have arrived. Before all together we inhale and we exhale. Gently send the hands back down to the knees, and from here we're going to take some spinal circles. So you're going to start to lean the body to one side, arching into the spine as you bring the chest over the legs. And then round into the spine as you send it all the way back. So closing the eyes, taking slow and mindful movements, beginning to shake off any stress or worry we feel weighing us down. As you move and take these circles in one direction, and then as you move and take it in the other. Beautiful. From here, gently reset into the center as we keep right knee bent, and we're going to extend the left leg here. So keeping an eye on those hips, pull that left hip back so it comes into alignment with the right. If you find that knee a bit high to the sky, pop a block under. But from here, we're going to turn to face the extended leg, and we're going to take a few rolls. So moving on to the fingertips, we inhale, find length, exhale, bend at the elbows, roll all the way down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more time, inhale to lift, and then exhale to lower, forward folding over the left leg and beginning to stretch out the hamstring. Remember, you can have a slight softness into the knee if you feel any tension going on, but staying here for about 5 breaths, breathing in through the nose and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Slowly begin to roll the body up, opening the heart to the heavens, as this time we reach the right arm up and overhead and find a side body stretch like you're looking to find the tippy toes. Inhale, roll body up, bring the chest to the center, and this time on your exhale we move to a half Baddha Konasana, half butterfly legs. So beginning to forward fold, keeping the left toes to the sky, maybe stretching out those arms or coming to rest on a couple of blocks here. Aiming now to stay here for about 10 breaths, breathing in through the nose and breathing out. One more full breath in through the nose. Before we inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, roll the body up. And from here, you're going to slide left leg into the center. And we're going to bring right knee to the center. Step right foot over the left leg. Inhale, pull left arm to the sky. Exhale, take a twist. So we bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and keep that spine lovely and long. Remembering you can rest your hand onto a block if you want a little bit of a lift here. Inhale. On your exhale, balance out the body by opening up your twist here gently to the left-hand side. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And then on your breath out, bring the chest to the center, extend the left leg here. And from here, we're going to slide the right leg out, and we're going to bend the left knee. Remember, pop a block underneath that knee if you want a bit of support, but hips are aligned. Hands come to face the right leg as we inhale, find length. Exhale, begin to forward fold. So you'll notice now if one side of the body is feeling a little bit tighter than the other. A few more stretches before we come to our first journal prompt. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, roll the body up, heart shines to the heavens as right hand slides down right leg. And we pull the left arm up and overhead here. Taking that gorgeous side body stretch. Roll that body all the way up, Coven. This time we inhale, find length. Exhale, start to forward fold all the way forwards, keeping hip, sit bones down and pulling the right toes to the sky. Five more breaths, really sending your inhales to the base of the belly. On your next breath in, we slowly begin to roll the body up. This time, slide right leg to the center, cross left leg over the right, moving into that twist. So we inhale to find lift, pulling the right arm to the sky. Exhale, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Find that block under the left hand if you'd like a little bit of a lift here. Will you feel yourself sinking? Inhale. Exhale, balance out the body by coming in to a gorgeous open twist here, taking a deep breath in. And then moving into the center, untangle the legs, lean back as you bring the bottom of the feet to touch this time. Moving on to the sit bones and coming in to Baddha Konasana, our butterfly legs. So sliding those hips and those heels a little bit closer into you. Again, if those knees are high to the sky and you feel yourself hunched over, you can pop some blocks underneath the knees. Maybe come to sit on a block so you feel the tailbone untuck. But we're going to aim to stay here for about a minute, and our first journal prompt is going to pop up onto the screen. So you can choose to answer it now in your mind, write it down, or come back to it later. But tuning into your breath, your inhales as your exhales, as you begin to bring the body forwards. A really gorgeous pose to connect with the power of the root chakra and of the sacral chakra here. So creativity and strength. Two beautiful things to welcome into a new year and the first new moon of 2024. Being as honest and as true as you can with your journal prompt. Remembering no one has to know your answer, you don't have to show anyone. It's not a test. 10 more breaths. If you need a little bit longer, press pause here. If you're ready to come out with me, take a deep breath in through the nose And on your breath out, begin to lift the chest and send the hands behind the back. Slowly, we bring knees to touch and take some windscreen wiper movements from side to side. Before crossing the ankles, take as much movement as you like to come and meet me in a tabletop position, starting to awaken the spine here, starting to connect with that heart chakra. What we're going to do is take some gorgeous cat-cow stretches. So inhale to arch the spine, dropping the chest and lifting the crown chakra to the sky. And then exhale, tuck tailbone under and move or press the ceiling away. Inhale to arch the spine. Exhale to curve. Maybe finding a little bit of freedom of movement here. Taking circles or waves. Just close the eyes and let the feeling kind of move you and lead you to what your body is craving. Before we meet back in a tabletop position, and from here you're going to find your 2 blocks. Remember, if you don't have blocks nearby today, that's absolutely fine, you can work without. But from here, keeping the hip bones stacked on top of the knees, we're going to relax the elbows down onto the blocks and bring the hands to prayer. Moving into a prayer puppy pose, drop the forehead down and bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. If it feels too intense, you are more than welcome to move the blocks out of the way, but aiming to stay here for about 10 breaths, breathing in through the nose and out. Hello, boss. We inhale. On your exhale, transitioning slowly to a child's pose, we bring the big toes to touch behind us. Start to use those elbows to slide hips closer to the heels, taking a little bit of a wiggle from side to side. Moving the blocks just forward for now, relax the arms down, and the second journal prompt is going to pop up onto the screen, so maybe choosing to answer it now, maybe coming back to it in a little bit. But staying for 1 minute here in child's pose, answering our journal prompt, writing it down in the mind. It is completely up to you. If you're answering your prompt, be honest, be true, remembering the most important thing on a yoga journey and on a witchcraft journey is intention. Five more breaths.
before all together we inhale and we exhale. If you need longer, press pause here. If you're ready to keep moving with me, hands to the earth, roll the body all the way up to tabletop, rounding into the spine. And moving those blocks away for a moment, we're going to meet in Sphinx pose. So drop forearms down to the mat and relax the hip bones, sending the tippy toes to the corners of your mat. We're going to meet in our Sphinx pose, a little bit of a pose that plays that fire element, so you'll feel some warmth come into the shoulders, but keeping that chest lifted as the third and final prompt pops up onto the screen here. Taking your time. Remember, intention is key here, especially if we're manifesting under the new moon, a super powerful lunar phase. 1 minute in your Sphinx pose. Ten more breaths. If you need longer, Coven, press pause. If you're ready to come out, we're going to take one final stretch together by bringing right hand to the center of the mat, bend into the left leg, left hand reaches around to find the foot, and you're gently going to start to squeeze the heel down towards the hip, just stretching out those quads for a moment. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, release left leg down and switch to the other side, taking hold of the right foot and guiding that heel closer towards the hip. Relax right leg down, hands next to the chest as we lower the body to the earth, bringing the feet about hips width apart this time. On your inhale, we meet in upward facing dog, opening up the heart, find length first with the crown of the head, and then gaze back to the left leg. Move through center, glance back to the right. Bend into the knees, send hips to heels, and lift the chest up, just giving the hips a little bit of a wiggle from left to right, maybe taking a few spinal wiggles here. A short but soulful practice to bring a little bit of movement and magic into our day. So when you're ready from here, we lift the hips, cross the legs and come to meet in a comfortable seated position. Ending the practice as we began with some grounding
Connecting with our breath, connecting with the earth. So roll shoulders away from the ears, flip the palms to the sky, or bring hands to the heart. Recognizing now that perhaps you can get your breath a little bit deeper, perhaps exhales are longer than your inhales, as the sense of peace has washed over the spiritual and physical body. Reminding ourselves of the mantra today, I am, I have arrived. Moving into a new chapter, a new year with power, with faith, with confidence in ourselves, in the strength of our mind. Remembering that we hold the magic within to manifest everything that we deserve, everything that we desire into our space. Whether that be abundance, joy, positivity, purpose, prosperity, anything at all, we hold that power within. So sealing today's practice, taking our mantra of I have arrived, I am, off the mat and into the rest of our day, the rest of our week, the rest of the year, by taking one final breath in through the nose. And then one final breath out, dropping chin to chest with love, with gratitude, with blessings to ourselves for coming to the practice, to this online coven, for their support, and from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through today's new moon practice. I hope today's simple but gorgeous practice allowed you to take time for you to reflect on everything that you want to manifest in this new year and to set those super important intentions. I really hope you enjoyed today's practice. If you did, I would really appreciate any kind of support for my channel by maybe liking this video or even subscribing. And if you're looking to flow longer to honor this new moon, then head on over to the COVEN, my brand new membership area, where I have a 1-hour new moon flow available. It is super gorgeous, it is soulful, it is nourishing, it is everything that we crave. So if you want to find out more about my memberships, follow the link in the description box below. But it was such a joy to flow with you today, and I hope this new moon brings you everything that you desire, everything that you deserve, and allows you time to be still, to heal, and to reflect. From the bottom of my heart, Coven, blessed be.